Boop, boop. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop. Ba, da, ba, doop, boo. Oops. Didn't do it again. Sorry, everybody. I got the tweet. Bang. Alright, cool. Hi. Sorry, everyone. I was, sending out a tweet. Hi, Kai. It's going well. How are you doing? Hello, Mason's Gun to my Dead. Darkhoy, hello. Hello. How are you guys doing? I'm giving spoilers. Nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything, okay? Good. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thursday. I'm dancing, but nobody can. I had that game. Creativerse? Well, you could still have it. It's free. Quote unquote. Quote unquote free. What is going on? I'm going to put this stuff in here. And we're going to head back to our arena. Do we need anything before we go over there? I might grab... We have a lot of grass, so we'll grab a little bit extra. And head off on our way. Do I have a fat cam? I don't have a fat cam. Then I have to put on makeup. It would become a thing. And, quite frankly, I don't really see a benefit to it. I don't think my face moves that much, you know what I mean? I'm not super expressive. So... Wish I had pro free-to-play Creativerse. I'll get the game. Cool, it's a good game. Yeah. Quote-unquote free-to-play. So, first things first, I want to replace the middle with grass, and then we're going to do some stuff around it. Cool. Let's pull this forward a little bit. You know, my chair is just, it can't quite go low enough to be comfortable for me. It's just a little bit off. I'll get the game. I had the game. Alright. Tashlyn is in the chat. You guys are gonna bug me, aren't you? That's what you do. You're a little nuisance. Hey, Tashlyn. I'm watching the YouTube codes for Creativerse fall apart. There's a formula on Steam for it where the devs added more and more rules what we are allowed to say for the codes. What do you mean? Like, the devs are saying that you can't, like, talk about, like, the codes that give you free stuff in the game? Is that what you're... Because that seems like a really weird thing to limit to me. Actually, we're not going to do that yet, because I think we're going to do some sort of staircase-ish thing there. Is that what you're saying, Kai? Because that's super bizarre. Thought you were calling me a nuisance. Well, if the glove fits... Hey, Kirok! Happy Almost Canada Day. It's good to see you, too. How are you doing? Can we play with you? No, not in this world. Unfortunately. I don't know if it's unfortunately. Some of you guys are kind of Trolley. Happy Almost Canada Day. Ah, what a great holiday. It's like the 4th of July, but for a better country and a better party. About to smoke some burgers, first time trying it. Like, why? How on earth? What block would that guy spawn on? That seems really bizarre. What block would... Here's another one. Do boss hogs just spawn on grass? Is that what's happening here? Super bizarre. Smoke some burgers. Like you're gonna put burgers into like a smoker? That sounds awesome. Hey Donkey, how's it going? The beginning it was put down codes, then it was put down the channels of content creators. Now it's you're only allowed to post a link to their channel. I'm still not sure what you mean, Kai. I don't... Sandstone spawns boss hogs. Oh, okay. Strange. Hello, Zando. The Zando bot has appeared. I am. Oh. Now I'm just... I literally just ate food because I was like, well, I'm gonna stream, and I know I get hungry as soon as I start streaming, and somehow even... Like, I ate not even 5 minutes ago. Wow, I've been streaming 6 minutes. Not even 10 minutes ago, I've finished eating, and I'm hungry again. There are 2 new codes. Well. Let's see what they gave us. Kale Lidao. Is that a YouTuber or something? Kalidow's Big Box of Bling. Thanks for watching Kalidao and giving Creativerse a try. Hail Zandobot. Kalidow's kind of neat, the other one less so. Rye Guy Rocky. So is she like a YouTuber? That's kind of cool, actually. Sort of a weird collection of stuff, but... Rye Guy Rocky. Rye Guy Rocky. Okay. Just a bunch of wood stuff. Alright. Well, there you go. If you guys are curious about more codes, there's some of them. Alright, wait. I think... So, Kai was saying earlier, is Creativerse blocking YouTubers from making videos like Lazy Man's, where they're like, here's all the codes, and trying to make it so that only the YouTuber whose code it is can make a video about it? Because that would make sense in a way, but I also think it's like a bad precedent. I don't know. Also, I'm not sure if it's the smartest thing to start, like, screwing... You know, it's a small game, there's not a huge amount of YouTubers that have any influence playing it, but... I don't know if I'd want to start screwing with them. I think they're blocking codes on the forum. They're not doing that? They can block it... Okay, so you just can't block it... Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with blocking on the forum, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't use the forum. I don't like the idea that they're blocking anything. Maybe they aren't. Was Kai just spreading nonsense? Trying to turn everyone against Playful? Of course, you can do other channels for codes, but, like, that's the point of the codes, right? I'm okay with that. If the forum's the main place people are getting them. Or maybe, you know what, if you can't post, like, the actual code, but you can post a link to their channel, I think that's alright. That's the point of the codes, isn't it? To bring people from that channel onto Creativerse? I don't know. I'm just a penguin trying to make a PvP arena, you know? Nothing wrong in asking people to check out the channels with people's codes. Yeah. I'm cool with that, as long as they're not trying to block, like, YouTube channels from giving out the codes, because I think that sets a bad... That would leave a bad taste for me. I don't know. I said to myself before the stream, today, I'm not going to complain about anything Playful's doing. I'm not going to complain about Creativerse and their ridiculous pay-per-blocks model. I'm just going to play the game. I didn't say that. I should have said that, but... So you identify as a penguin? I identify as a penguin. I was born this way. Reminds me, when are you getting your code, Sloppy? Not up to me. Spread the word for vids and for people and for the game, yeah. I don't know, Kai was in here spreading some slanderous rumors. Sort of, not really. Sometimes it's hard to get across what you mean in, like, you know, like a text drop. Oh yeah, hey David, hey children, Silver was apparently making a poster for, Silver was making a poster for, the Zando versus Nightbot. Coming to MGM Arena, August 24th. We'll put it head-to-head with McGregor Mayweather. How about that? I want a code too. The Tashlin code. Alright, Tashlin, the big question. What would your code give you? What are the Tashlin blocks that we get from the Tashlin code? Like, they had to link to the channel with the vid and the code to it. Now it's just their channel. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with having to go to the channel that the code is for. The way you were saying it earlier, you made it sound like YouTubers themselves couldn't post a video with, like, codes in them. A new favorite time, Sloppy Goes Live. Ooh, that's schedule. M2, work in progress. Boom, boom, boom. I will say, I know I was said I was going to stick to a schedule, but I went live 3 minutes early today, and I regret it. You know what I mean? Should have just waited 3 minutes and been right at 4 o'clock. I feel like Remy's code would be something like placemats. Yeah, Remy's code, you just get a ton of placemats and, like, random blocks to put in them. And they're like, he figured out something awesome, now you do it. I should be asleep now. At some point, I'm gonna have to do a morning stream for all of you, late night people. I kind of feel bad whenever I stream, you know, when I stream, because I'm like, aw. I appreciate you guys staying up for me, but I also, you know, sometimes I remember how much I like sleep and think maybe other people... Planned a whole night just so girlfriend leaves me alone when I stream. Blocks that make up Quatashin. Moroccan blocks, sandcastle blocks, bungalow, and iron bars. Ooh, those are some pretty valuable blocks. You're asking for a lot there, Tashlin. Greetings. Greetings? Heated barrels coming in with the loaded question mark greeting. If I had a code, I would do some futuristic block or tech block. You don't get to make up new blocks. It's blocks that are already in the game. Lazy Man is in the chat. Him and his confusing one name on YouTube, a different name otherwise. I'm high maintenance. Ah, fair enough. Oh, a couple mini games you could do. Speaking of mini games, Remy D, the Remy D, my apologies. It's like Ohio State, man. The Remy D, has a minigame up and running on the other side of the minigame area that we might go check out after. Glider golf. Ooh. But I was thinking, I don't know, from what I gather, he's more got sort of the proof of concept up and running as opposed to like an actual sort of fully fledged game. But I'm intrigued by it. Reasoning behind the different names is because originally me and a friend, so now it's just... I remember you telling me that. It's just funny, because now it's just confusing. Not really. I think everyone knows it a bit now, but... I call you lazy, and then people are like, who's lazy? And I'm like, it's Heated Barrels. Gotta say both names. Make a sort of... Maybe you could make a sort of jumping pillow with fans. Super jump? A jumping pillow. I don't quite know what that would be. Man, these gliders are weird. Basically, you are the ball, and you try and get as far as you can to the hole. But you're not allowed to jump before you glide or boost while gliding. That sounds awesome. Lazy, can we make that? Actually, that doesn't even have mechanics. I can do it without him. I can do it without him, she? That sounds actually really cool. It's kind of like Frisbee golf. I feel like you'd need quite an area, though. Maybe even just, like, go to a different island. That sounds awesome. Good morning, Jones. I have a lot of minigame ideas now that I figured out pine cones damage mobs. Yeah. That was a little rude of you, sir. And now your lanky is gonna come after me. Some animal football. Animal football. By football, I assume you mean soccer. I have plans to do a big Pigsy soccer arena at some point. I did one on the last server I played on, and it was a lot of fun actually. And I did machines for it. I had a scoreboard that worked, and the only thing I didn't have is like a match timer. That was the only thing I couldn't figure out, how to make like a clock that ends the game after 2 minutes or whatever. Just gonna take the mini golf idea. I think it'd be cool if I remember Hermitcraft did a mini golf thing where every person on the server designed one hole. I think that could be a really cool idea if everyone makes one hole. And then we have like a 9-hole golf course or whatever. Whoever wants to build a hole, everyone builds one hole. I think that'd be really fun. You need pine cones, you can plow on elder leaves. They did add that, didn't they? Kind of a weird. Hey Sloppy, I've been thinking, most of the games I play with PvP have some sort of timer. I feel like your arena needs one. We don't need a timer because the game's dependent. It has a definite endpoint of winning. So we could put in a timer if we want to make it so that like there's a draw if the game goes too long. But it has a definitive endpoint, so I don't think we need a timer. Because like it'll have a finish. You win when you do this. But if only there was a Minecraft... If only there was a Creativerse machine guy who would make a video on how to make a clock. 'Cause the only one I've seen is one where you use a mob, which... I don't know. The Pigsy Soccer Playful did. Yeah, sort of. It was a little... Yeah. Maybe you can play with subs. Maybe. How long would it take to mine the world of resources? Well, a very long time. Ask Remy, he's the one basically trying to do that in a 5x5 chunk, and I don't think it's going particularly quick. Elder leaves are on the trees in like taiga and cold biomes. They're the ones that have blue flowers on them. I'd totally build something with you, but I'm horrible at finishing stuff. That's fair. Gotta go Sloppy, have an awesome stream, buddy. Alright, Kirok, thanks for coming out. Have a good Canada Day. And let me know how the burgers turn out, because that's a really cool idea, smoking them. The pine trees, cold places, yeah. You meant a res timer. Oh, like a res timer for, like, coming back to life? Resurrection timer. Oh, okay. That probably wouldn't be that hard. We'd just have to phase... You could probably sense when a player is in that area and then phase in or out the doors. I think that could be kind of easy. Thinking out loud. So, whenever a player's in there, the sensor turns on a delay gate. After 10 seconds, it opens back up or something. I don't know. Lazy man, what do you think? Kind of clock you talking about? I kind of want like a clock that's like a definitive. I can set it for like 2 minutes or something. You know? You need a logo. I have a logo. I actually have 2 logos. I want to switch back to my old logo because I like it a lot more. Canada Day, hooray! Yeah, Canada Day is, it's actually the 150th birthday of Canada. July 1st is Canada Day. And, yeah, it's going to be 150th birthday of Canada, July 1st, which is pretty exciting. Sensor, phaser, delay gate seems kind of easy. It's just very easy. That's what I'm... If I can think of what it needs off the top of my head, you know it's an easy thing. That's so many delay gates until you get 2 minutes. 150, that's all. See, but I'm not even saying I just chose 2 minutes as an arbitrary time. I'm saying what if I wanted like a 5-minute timer? I'm not gonna set up that many delay gates. That's just such a waste of time, really. Plus, I want it so that it's not like you flip a lever, because the delay gates need a constant source of power, do they not? I don't know. I don't know. I just wish there was an easy way to do a clock. Maybe there is. Start troubleshooting a way to set a timer. I think it'd be really helpful for some minigames ideas I have, being able to have a timer. I don't know. I don't know. I really like this golf idea, though. That sounds really fun. You know what? I'm going to try out something right now. Let's say... Let's do 3x3 hole, right? It's like... Let's say the tee box was up here, so you can't jump, you just glider. You can't boost. Well, this was really easy. That was really easy, but if that was like far away, that would be really fun. I kind of like that, even if gliders are a bit... You know? You know? Anyway. Issue with delay gates would be that it needs to be constantly on or off at the same time as the delay is. Yeah. So, like, that's the issue I had when I was trying to make Pigsy Soccer, is... Like, you flip a lever, it starts the delay gates, whatever, and it's like, you come back, and then you have to... like, flip the lever on and off to restart the game or something. I didn't really like that idea. I don't know. So if it's 2 minutes long, it'll be on for 2 minutes after turning it off. Yeah. I wonder if anyone has made a computer in Creativerse. Random thoughts. Oh, like those Minecraft ones that people make that are just like the most extraordinary things. I doubt anyone has. I'm not an expert at any of that, but I feel like maybe the machine blocks aren't exactly capable of that. Yes, they have used the picture frame. Oh, I thought he was talking about like a working one as opposed to like a... I made a machine once. Woo! Ugh, machines, man. They make my head hurt. Okay, how do we want to... Has anyone heard if creative mode is going to be a thing? So, from what I gather from what they've said, they want to do something similar to creative mode that gives, makes an easier way to make adventures and maps and stuff. Like, basically they want to do a creative mode version where it's easier to build, but they don't want it to be you get unlimited blocks. It's sort of what I've gathered from the stuff they've said, but I don't think it's anytime soon. Creative mode will be a thing, but not infinite blocks. Yeah. Question that comes up a lot. You know, a question I've been getting a lot over the past few videos? Pretty much every video I get, like a comment or two, somebody asking me how to fly that hoverjet blueprint. It doesn't fly, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you. It doesn't fly. There's no flying vehicles in the game, except your backpack or whatever. Creative mode is more of a world edit mode as far as I remember. Yeah. It's me again. Hi, Matt. Interesting idea. Yeah, I don't know. With their custom blueprints, the conversation we've had a lot on the channel, people, not really my point of view, but other people have been telling me that, like, they don't, with the introduction of custom blueprints, and they said they want to be able to monetize custom blueprints, they don't want to put in a creative mode that allows people to just steal them, I guess. Wish there was an offline mode. Yeah, that's something I've always wondered that there's not more people asking for. Like, so you can make, like, an offline world. I think that would be a good idea. So we're talking about being able to pick up a mountain and place it somewhere else. Creative mode, take away from the fun of Creativerse. Xando, bot, modding hard, I like it. Creative mode, you know, I've had people say that, I've heard people say that about Minecraft, and I don't think it takes away from the fun, because, you know, it's still an optional, you don't have to play creative mode. I just think it's better, like, I really want to build a big adventure. I would love to do, like, a big story adventure, like Buzzards of the Gulch. Like, these really detailed and, like, fun stuff. But it would take forever in current format, and there's nowhere to save them yet, which is kind of an issue for me. But I don't think it'll take away. I think it'll allow for much cooler adventures, and, like, the people who don't want to have to do the grind but want to build, I think you're going to end up seeing a lot of them create just amazing stuff. Donkey, be nice. Be nice. Offline mode and creative mode could be made together. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. You could make those tie together, and then you won't get, like, weird server issues. Won't offline help the Creativerse servers? Probably, you'd think, right? Even if 20% of the people decided to do an offline world instead of a online world, I think it could be pretty cool. If they do an offline mode, I bet the worlds will be a lot smaller. The current map fills a lot. Yeah, that could be an issue. Because the current map, if you had to download it for offline, you'd probably be looking at 10 gigs minimum, which for a game wouldn't be terrible. That's just like a random guess. I don't know if that's accurate. How many trogs are there? Are you spawning more frequently because I'm taking away your stuff? Honestly, who could use all the blocks in the world alone? Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, the maps are big, but they're not crazy big. You know? They're not... I don't know. And it's not that detailed of a game. I wonder how big it would be. I don't know. Custom blueprints could theoretically handle that pick up a mountain, place it otherwhere thing, take a blueprint of whatever and copy it to wherever. I think they said the maps are about 40 gigs each. It might be more, maybe it was 20, I don't know. I don't know. Wonder if offline mode... I'd be curious if they would do randomly generated worlds, but there's not a huge need for that. I just think it would be sort of an interesting option. Then you could have, like, the random terrain variations, I think. But... custom blueprints, yeah, I never really thought about that, but you could... Actually, we were sort of talking about it, I forget who I was talking about the update with right after it happened, but we were talking about how, like, it'll be really cool because people can make, like, custom trees that look super awesome, and you could, you know, take them... because custom trees and stuff are something that I would never be able to do in a million years. So, like, you could make, like, custom trees, and, like, I think it'd be really cool. Each layer of the world's over 1 million blocks. Yeah. I'm just more thinking about, like... I mean, the worlds are big. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about making games or anything. I'm just an idiot who makes videos. It's not really moving it that easy. That's not really moving it that easily. I think it'll be interesting. Do you guys think we get the custom blueprints next update? Question for the chat. Do you guys think we get custom blueprints next update? The way Thor talked about it was that it wouldn't take more than a minute or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, they seem to be really into the idea of making everything they add super easy and intuitive, which is nice. You know, like, I've been playing Minecraft a long time. I still have no idea how world edit really works. Custom blueprints are at least 3 months away, I think. It won't be next update. Shame. I swear if it's another block pack that I have to pay for, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off. How custom blueprints work? Well, if you go to the Creativerse Twitter, they actually posted a little video of, I guess, an early version of it, and it looks super easy. It looks like you have a block, like the normal blueprints now, that you put around your thing, and then it takes it. It looked pretty easy. There's a video that you can find at Creativerse Game, I think, is their Twitter. I prefer random terrain generation over... Well, some of the generated terrain in Minecraft is insane. This stuff feels pretty heavily controlled. That's true. When did they post that? They showed it at the end of the last stream. You know what? They might not have posted on Twitter, but I think their stream you can watch on YouTube. They showed it at the very end of the last update stream. Damn you crying emoji. It looked pretty easy though, which is nice. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Almost looks similar to setting up a sensor block. Place set dimensions, probably activate like an excavator. Yeah. It did look kind of like a sensor. One thing I'm kind of curious about is if, when you do a custom blueprint, if they'll have an option that you can... Well, one, if it'll tell you all the blocks that's in the blueprint, slash, are they going to have the option, like now when you go to a blueprint, you can get the kit and build now for whatever coin cost. I'm curious to see if they'll do that with custom kits, you know what I mean? Interesting. Gotta go. Alright, heated barrels. Bye! Crying emoji is my arch enemy. It's worse than Nightbot. Lazy man, I think, is still in on vacation there, so. Alright. We got grass. We got grass. I don't know why. The Grease song just popped into my head. What's the song they sing when Danny and Sandy get to school and they're singing? Summer Lovin'. Summer Lovin'. Chad hadn't caught up yet, so I came up with that answer myself. Okay. Chat, serious question, because I'm a little stumped. We have sort of this steampunky, industrial style thing, and I'm wondering if you guys have any ideas for what kind of building... we got grass. What kind of building could go in the center? Just about to hit enter. I have a few ideas, but I'd like to get your guys' ideas. Because I was thinking, I completely took my hands off the keyboard, so we're just going to be at a still frame for a while. I was thinking maybe we could do like a little house with individual rooms, which could be kind of cool because then it's sort of a close quarter room combat. But I realized that would look kind of strange. Lazy Man had the idea to sort of do 2 towers and then have the capture points on a bridge between the two. That could be really cool. Temple. I don't know if that would really suit the theme. I don't know what kind of temple that would be. A mini castle? Castles, I don't think fit the theme either. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do there, you know? Small airplane hangar type thing, Iron Shack. Airplane hangar, that could be interesting. And then we could build the hover jet off to the side. Ruined factory with a walkway. Ooh, that could be interesting. And then, like, there's a catwalk on the upper floor that has the checkpoints or something. Something split in two down the middle by a wall of glass would be cool. You could see folks on the other side doing stuff. 2 towers sound good. Bomb shelter. I'm kind of doing the spawn points as bomb shelters, so I was thinking I might do like miniature bomb shelters sort of built into the wall here, or like some sort of... There's going to be other... Like, this isn't going to be as flat as it is. I just want to get grass down. There's going to be other stuff around. Ruined factory with a walkway, I kind of like. A giant hamster wheel. That could be interesting. Maybe add something underground. There's going to be stuff underground, yeah. There's going to be stuff underground sort of this whole map. There's going to be a lot. I was planning on doing sort of a lot of hidden walkways and stuff. Make a bomb in the middle. I don't know how I would do that. Hi, Steph. Something with mineral water, strategic healing point. Yeah, we're going to have those. We're definitely going to have those. I kind of like the idea of some sort of factory or airplane hangar, sort of like a big structure that the inside of it, we could do some really interesting stuff. We could build the hover jet, I think could be kind of cool in there. It's sort of a hide something, chest of supplies, something you want to fight over. We're going to have sort of some of that stuff on the map. I almost wish I would have made the map bigger now. Which I like hate saying, but I'm like, I kind of wish it was a little bigger. Healing beacons would feel better. I think healing beacons have quite a large range, though. Add on to the ruined factory. Tashlin wins again. Ugh, we gotta stop picking Tashlin's ideas. Water tower. A water tower could look cool somewhere. I was thinking I might even just build random stuff on the outskirts of it, just to add some atmosphere. You could put fans on a broken walkway to make it harder. That could be a bit of an interesting thing, like have some obstacles that are maybe toggleable. Toggleable? Maybe a fountain. Hey, Tian. So it's been a good Thursday. I have tomorrow off, which is cool, except it doesn't really mean I have it off. The airplane hangar is starting to sound good. Yeah, some sort of factory, something in the middle. Could be really neat. I'm kind of picturing, I don't know if any of you guys have played Battlefield 4, but I'm kind of picturing, like, the middle of Zabid 311, that map with the big airplane hangar in the middle. I'm sort of picturing that in the middle there. I think you have to touch the beacon to heal. Really? I thought you had to... I just thought you had to be in the area. Maybe not. Try building something in the chaos layer. I assume that's the corruption. Using the industrial blocks looks really good down there. I'd believe that. These blocks look really good in dark lighting, I find. Hello, sir. You're kind of right where I want to be building. A buddy. A buddy. Yeah. Alright, I'm starting to think the factory would be really cool. You could have a nice flat roof, which would give it some, like, difference from the rest of the stuff around it, which could be kind of cool. Maybe have like a lot of switches and have half good and half bad as game of luck. Yeah, we're gonna do, I think, some stuff like that. Healing beacons only heal in a 1 block radius. Really? That's kind of interesting. So we could just put a healing beacon somewhere and you have to be standing directly next to it. Interesting. That guy just spawned on the grass, didn't he? That could be an annoyance in this game. But yeah, I definitely want to have, like, random switches, and you don't know what it is until you press it, sort of thing. Just for, yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's just 1 block. I'm sort of designing this arena with, like, 2 things in mind. One of which being, when we release it as an adventure, I want there to be, like, a lot of, like, stuff for, I guess, you guys to, like, find, and people who happen to come upon it to, like, find and be like, oh, that's really cool, and whatever. And I also want it to have, like, a lot of replayability where you can have sort of different experiences, I guess. I want it to be quite in-depth, because I like streaming, and I have nothing else to do on streams. But we're going to go, hopefully not give a spoiler to what I was building in today's episode. But I have TNT over there. The end of the world. Except healing beacons heal corruption further than one block. See, that's what I was confused about. I thought healing beacons had the same radius for healing a player as the corruption, but... Water tower with capture point at the bottom under the water. Ugh. I wouldn't subject anyone to having to swim underwater in this game. That's something you torture your enemies with. Alright, what I was building was over there. So we're gonna walk like this so we don't see it. Turn around. There's some lockers right here. Okay. We'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 6. You know what I thought was interesting? Maybe I'm alone in this, but I was making this TNT stuff. Wherever it is. I was making this TNT stuff, and I thought it was kind of funny that normal TNT takes limestone, which to me is kind of a valuable rock, because I think they have beautiful, you know, like I think limestone is one of the more valuable things in the game, and then this TNT takes stalactite, which is just the ugliest block. I was like, really? That seems... I get it, because it, you know, stalactite, you can remove stalactite, but like those seem way cheaper to me, you know? Swimming's easy unless you get stuck in the ceiling. I find swimming, there's a lot of adventures, you know how I like to play adventures and the parkour and stuff. A lot of the ones with water, I'm just like, this is the biggest pain in the ass. I could possibly have a difficulty. Choose to have some high number of weaker mobs spawn or a low number of things. That would give some variety. You know, I've been... Hi, Jan. I've been up and down on the idea of having mobs in this game at all. I find... I don't know. I find mobs... I don't know if I want mobs to be involved in the game that much. I don't know. I don't know. That's something I've gone back and forth on. Because they seem... I don't know. I don't know. You adventures? Nah. No, not me. Yeah, this is Remy's game over here. I'm not entirely sure... That door, though. Oh, boy, does that door work with these blocks, doesn't it? Oh, this place. This looks awesome. Industrial Flush. Make player 1 win-lose conditions. Oh, that's his to-do list for himself. That does nothing. Maybe it's not up and running? I thought he had this. Quick question. Did you and Xando get my paladins invite? I think I responded to it. I think I responded to it yes. Okay, we'll come back to this another day. I'm not sure if he's done with it or what it is. Me and Xando actually played off stream the other day and were just horrendous. Although I did just buy the Founders Pack, and I was playing with some of the random characters. It's fun. $13. The Paladins in-game chat. Yeah, it was horrible. I wouldn't want them as a critical piece, but for something that steals your attention from human players. Yeah, I get the idea with mobs. Yeah, there's definitely something alluring about them. I just find they might be difficult to control, like, balance on either side. I don't know. Can't find the blueprint thing on Twitter. I would try and check out if you can find the industrial update live stream they did. It was the very end of that. Maybe they didn't post it on Twitter. Or if Xando, if you can find that. How are you doing? I'm doing well, Jan. How are you doing? I haven't caught you online in Paladins yet. I haven't been playing a ton. But... yeah, the Paladins in-game chat, it was actually way more than a minute. Me and Xando would try and talk, and our chat was delayed by, I think, almost 2 full minutes before I would send a message and he would get it, which was the worst. Is anyone else being haunted by the industrial doors noise? I keep hearing any place in the world. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. I did not get the response. That's why I invited you two to be sure. I'm doing well, too. Well, that's good to hear. I like hearing when people are doing well. Don't worry, was also horrible at that game. I'm getting better. Something about whenever... every time me and Xando played a game together, we seem to get into some really high-level games for some reason, even though we're both low-level. Yeah, we seem to get into some really high-level games, and then we play and lose, and then me and Xando separate, and for me at least, I go back down to, like, pretty easy-level games. It's a very strange, weird. It's only an hour long. I thought it was going to be longer. Their streams aren't usually terribly long, right? They tend to... Playful streams are... I like them because they're pretty succinct, you know? They show you what to do. They get off another hour. The game's live. I like it. It works. The noise of the bug often happens at claim borders. Ooh. Ooh. What level are you at? I think I'm level 11 or 12 now. Still not very high. So this side I wanted to do, like, super buried and, like, I want to do it with the red lights. You know, the red lights? I don't know. You guys know the industrial lights, the red lights. You know. I think I'm cursed. I got against a guy who ended up with an 18-2 score. I think I got, the other day, I think I recorded it, actually. I think I got a 26-2 as, the guy with the, like, easy-to-follow gun. What's his name? Oh. Level 10. I wanted to post a link to a pic of my industrial build, but it won't let me. Sorry, Steph. I don't know. Hello, I've been silent. Didn't come here exactly now. Hey, Fire of Time. Just lurking hard. So, how far down is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's... I feel like I just counted wrong. Just get out of my face. Ugh. Scum of the earth, these dust devils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, there is 4. You guys always make me doubt myself. Just kidding. That's on me. Okay. So we're gonna try and make this look like a nuclear bunker. A little sloppy to make me a mod. Well, Nightbot just wasn't cutting it for me, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we do the floor out of concrete or the industrial non-skid floor? Actually, you know what? I haven't used them a ton, so let's use the super ugly industrial stairs. Fun fact, skid is Danish for shit. It's not pronounced the same way, it's more of a soft D. Skid. How do you do a soft D? I don't know. Do you not use Discord or Steam voice chat well in game? I'm not sure which game you're talking about, but usually not. Mix of concrete and skid. Okay. My Steam name is Silver Flagon. Perhaps you can find my picture library if anyone's interested. Xando bot. He's not just here to bot hard. He's also here to learn. To teach. To teach and to learn. Whispers to Sloppy. Is Tashlin single? I think Tashlin's in a committed relationship with her dog. But if not, is the dog single? I want to say she's in a committed relationship with an attractive dog, but forgot where these were. I forgot where these were. Ugh. I mean, if the dog doesn't mind, I don't mind. Ashlyn, I believe that's an offer from Zando. Alright, it comes up. So the stairs meet at that center point on the side. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Alright, alright. So it'll be this point here. And it's cat, I believe. So the stairs would go up like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is mirroring the other side pretty closely. The dog is very attached to me. But he can be bought with dog treats. Ah! Just like a dog, huh? A dog, just like a man, can be bought with food. Isn't this just a straight PvP arena? No. So it's a little bit, oh. Okay. It's got an interesting wiring/machine twist provided to us by Heated Barrel/LazyMan. No, it's a bit different. It's sort of a capture the 3 points. It's actually less PvP focused than, well, it's just less PvP focused than probably most people assume it would be. This is where our floor level is going to be. Sorry guys, I always forget that a flashlight exists. Okay, so let's... sneak some wood in here, or something. Does it matter? Not really. Alright, alright. Let's do that, and we are up, out, and into fresh air. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Scooby treats. Scooby snacks. I remember Scooby-Doo put out a book that had the recipe for Scooby snacks, and they were so gross. They were a terrible cookie, I tell you. That dog was easy. Not to mention that you always forget the flashlight. Wish I could get pro. Already been hard these past few months. It's unfortunate to hear. I do like that they put pro on sale, but I'm not really sold on pro being worth $20. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I... Nope, I said I wasn't going to complain about the game today. I don't know. I guess it depends if you want the glider and the flashlight or stuff, or if you're more interested in like the extra building blocks. That's what I would say. Somebody was telling me they were thinking about getting pro. I actually just bought the welcome bundle the other day because it was on sale, and I was like, well, that's a really good price for the coins, and I'm probably going to have to buy more stuff. Maybe. I don't think it's possible you can make how mire people on a point, how faster the capture goes. Another perk of pro. Not possible. No, I don't think you can do that at all. I don't know what I thought. One thing that I hate about the game is that you have to buy any new blocks, and I have quite a lot, but now I just gave up because I've had enough with just paying more and more for the game. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. No complaining about the game today. Oh, this is full. Alright. You know what? I have to go clear my inventory real fast. It is possible to make multiple points, making it faster the more points that are occupied. Yeah. Takes way too much work considering it only takes 6 seconds. Yeah, that would be... Also, we don't have that many people on the server, so... You know, making it so that multiple people have to do so many things just doesn't make sense. When I think at best we can get probably 3v3 on the server. Like maybe 4v4 if it's like a really good day. But at most it's probably going to be a 3v3 game. So It probably prohibits people from doing too much of that. It prohibits me from thinking too much about that sort of stuff. That makes sense. That's not the flower box. Come on, Sloppy, you're better than this. I've seen you do this before. Nope, those aren't the things you want to put away either. Come on, man. You're better than this. Alright, we're probably going to dig more stone, so let's put away one of the full ones. What else don't we need right now? All of these stupid canyon blocks, man. With Pro, they said they would add more, but they haven't yet. Nope, you're not luring me into bad-mouthing this game right now. But I agree. Easy way to get compliments from Sloppy. Tell Sloppy the compliment, he'll say it back to you. Ooh. By the way, Sloppy, you said you were not so creative. Look at what I just made. Maybe I can play PvP sometime. He also said he's not a good builder. Yeah, right. But did you guys see how long it took me to build those things? And I still don't think they're... Like, I'm not the same level of builder as someone like... well, like Remy or, you know? Like, the building... I mean, anyone could make something look good if they spend long enough doing it. So that's... I don't think I'm, like, a good builder. I think I just put a lot of time into things, and eventually it gets to a point that it's halfway decent. That's not modesty, I mean, look at some of the things other people build. Like that German Knights world. Take any one of those buildings. No chance in hell, even given all the time, that I'm building that. That doesn't matter. Hey, where'd the waterfall? Oh, I don't want to talk about it, alright? Water in this game is so freaking buggy. Water in this game takes... I don't want to talk about it. So the only thing I gotta make sure with this is that we get the points to the stairs the same distance. So it's from the second stair, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's on the 7th block of the second stair both ways. Alright. So long as you like, why care? All good builds take time. Yeah, I guess a better way to say it is I'm not a natural builder, you know? Like, I feel like some people are just really good with sort of that building and, like, you know? I mean, I'm really into, you know, the design and stuff. I really like, you know, architecture and stuff of that sort. So, you know, I put a bit of thought and research into stuff sometimes. I researched a bit of steampunk-esque builds the other day just to see sort of, you know. Speaking of fun things, last night I went to a cool concert. It was an orchestra that played the soundtrack to Harry Potter. Well, the movie was playing, so it was a live scored full orchestra and a choir. They live scored the entire Harry Potter. Last night was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the very first movie, and then they're doing Chamber of Secrets in October. They're doing all 7 or all 8, I guess, with the live orchestra. Last night was the first one. It was really cool. I forgot how long that movie was, but I thought I'd share that with you guys for some reason. It was good. I suck at building, but I'm pro in demolition. Same. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the other one's there. Okay. Okay. Reason not to have you in... Nobody invite Donkey or Amanda. I think we've all confirmed what they're gonna do. Random question, do you like The Legend of Zelda? Honest answer, never played any of them. I like the idea of them, but I've never played any of them. But I gather they're pretty cool RPGs. I never really had a Nintendo system, The only Nintendo system I ever had was the Wii and a Game Boy. But the Wii, and then I had the Wii version with the sword is like, no thanks. Top of the Industrial 4 looks similar to Bedrock. Oh yeah, they're kind of a little bit. Sort of a mixture of Bedrock and Stone. Yeah, kind of. True story. The Harry Potter movies all came around my birthday. Oh, please tell me you celebrate every year by watching one of them. That'd be so fun. Oh, Harry Potter's the best. I only destroy what I'm paid to destroy. Ooh. Bedrock is just stone with super high contrast. Okay, wait. I have to measure this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it was 2 to the side. Let's do that. So I have kind of a cool idea for down here that I want to get your guys' opinion on. What I was thinking was to have some windows and a door that's always locked, but beyond that it looks like a full nuclear bunker, so we can make like a little couch, a TV, make it look like the inside of a house, but you can't actually get to it. Because the other side, we have those windows, and they face the ocean, so that side I didn't feel like building anything. This side, I think it'd be really cool to have those windows, make this look like sort of the emergency evac station, but beyond that, have sort of an area that looks like a nuclear bunker with chairs and stuff, just for, you know, some fun. I don't know. I love Harry Potter. I have no time for grammar. I am the grammar man. God, Mom, I have no time to party. I got a book to read. Zendo! Chats in the stream are so amusing. Yeah, occasionally. That sounds great. Yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. I don't know. Let's use that ugly side of the one with the white stripe. The other way. If I place it... No. I don't know about you guys. I've been playing this game for so long, and I feel like every time I rotate a block, it's really a crapshoot as to which way it's going to rotate. No, so we want that. Yeah. Sorry I'm still building in the dark, guys. I'll stop doing that soon. Which way do we want our nuclear bunker? Sloppy promotes Zando. Spam. Do that voice again, that cracked me up. Everything in time, donkey. Anyone got a peg for my nose? Zando's been a bad boy. Ooh. Ooh. Zando. I always rotate blocks wrong first. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so... I think I'll do the nuclear bunker out the back of this side. This side we'll just put a wall. Yeah. It might be worthwhile to blow it out first. That could have been an unfortunate collection of words. Oh, hello. Okay. You know what? That's enough space, though. We can just cover this up after. That surprised me. I didn't think we were that close. Makes a lot of sense that we are, but... Yeah, that's more than enough space. Zando is my favorite Zando. Zando is definitely in my top 5 favorite Zandos. He thought he was on the WC. What? It is a bit close to the surface for nuclear bunker. Don't worry, we'll bury it. We'll bury it. Because from this side, it would still look like it's super under the earth, right? If this continues back. This is a pretty straight wall. Let's go sleep real fast. Surprise, I'm in a hole. Ah! Sorry, Donald. My thoughts on where Creativerse might be in 1 year. I imagine we're going to have a lot of new blocks. Hopefully multiplayer adventures. Custom blueprints. That's about it. That's about all I can think of. I would love if they would fix the adventures, make them multiplayer, and to be able to save your progress. I would love those two things to happen. Those are that's my wish list before adding new blocks, but surprise. Gotta get better at toggling off caps lock. Yeah. No, I just came over here to sleep. Thank you, sounds good. It wasn't the best answer. I don't know. Chat. Do you guys have any ideas or anything that of where you think it's going to be in where Creativerse is going to be in a year, or just general? What's sort of your guys' wish list? I just said mine. What are you guys' like? If you could just pick anything to be added to Creativerse, you know, it could be completely, you know, random, but caps are always kind of annoying. I have to want to roll back when I've thrown a bomb by accident. Be right back. Feel like I'm in a dessert. Somebody's baking you into dessert. Personally, I would personally like to be able to fly as a builder, hover, and move while building. That'd be kind of interesting to have, to make the glider, like, be able to hover and stuff so you could build easier. That would be a really cool thing. I didn't even think about that. That'd be awesome. I don't know where it will be. I just want them to fix the damn water interactions and add water monsters. Yeah, water would be great. Icicles, haunted windows. Was there no, wait, blocks. Was there no windows in the haunted pack? Or are you just saying you want more windows? Oh, no windows. Interesting. Blocks. I wish it would be offline modding. No idea how that would work, though. By the way, howdy, y'all. 45-degree rotations on blocks. So that'd be interesting. I think a less blocky system hole would be good, and a lot more mining cells and swords. Want some custom textures for the picture frames. It might turn inappropriate, but still. Remember when they had the adventures? I thought that was the coolest thing for those picture frames. I'm really sad they took that away. I thought that was the coolest thing. When you completed an adventure, you could use its thumbnail. That was the best. Slabs and slopes for more blocks. More options for adventures. Fix the airspace in half the blocks. Under the water, I mean. No, there wasn't. More steep roof, bunker blocks. I guess we kind of just got those. More steep roofs could be, yeah. Okay, we will deal with that after. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted in the floor. Alright, so let's do this. So we're gonna make this room pretty cramped. Like, I feel like he just wanted some camera time. He was just like, hey, man. Just gonna scroll past the screen here. You know, it's like those people in the background of, like, news channels. You know, the ones that sort of, like, strut past. Look at him! He's coming back! Look at him! What? Oh, now he's coming right into frame. What a jerk. More seasonal blocks. I do love... The Christmas and the Halloween were such nice things, man. And, like, the way you had to get them and find them, I thought that was awesome, the way they did seasonal blocks. Blocks next to stairs. Yeah, I will. It would be really nice if we got some events, even if they aren't themed or super unique. Events would be kind of cool. I would love to see them do events like, you know, if they put out adventure and it's like complete this adventure and you get something or something like that could be kind of neat. Like, I love the seasonal events. I thought they did those awesome. Hey, man! More free blocks or more stuff for pro players. There. We do get some events like contests. I guess they do have them. Strike opposed Chizard. Yeah, no kidding. He was going full vogue on us. I mean, in-game events like the Halloween or Christmas ones, yeah. Half-flooded nuke bunker would be cool in new bunker. I don't want to make it half-flooded. I don't want it to... Maybe we could put like some water down the side or something, but I don't want to make it half-flooded just for fairness sake. So let's do... Get out my face, fan. How do we... Yeah, okay, I sort of... I've got my vision. Okay, wait. If we get it from the side, it's a little easier to get that tilt. I feel like they could do something with the rotation. Open the game up for modders. See a huge amount of event type mobs. I think they don't want to do modded because they don't want... I think they want to keep modding in-game or something. I missed that Zando. Zando, you have 9 subs. Ooh. World bosses. Bosses would be cool. What is this you got going on? This is the spawn for this team on this side. I did get grass throughout the whole thing, though, which is nice. Shoots for a period of time the dreaded C word. C word? I feel like you and I are thinking of different C words. What? Alright. So... Right. I want... I'm just sort of mocking this up right now. Where are you guys? Yeah, I sort of... Okay, let's put this guy right across. Yeah, we'll bring it right across. Yep. Show off that windmill? Get out of here. I really don't. Sorry, I'm missing a bunch of chat. It's moving too fast. Lol, can you show off that windmill? There's that windmill. I actually really like the inside of it. C word is cucumber, Christmas. Ooh, good thing I didn't say the C word I was thinking of. C for crop. This is the upstairs of the thing. Capture point 1, capture point 2. There's some room up on the top for you. It's got some dope views. Drake be jealous. If they have paid modding through them, might add a lot of good new stuff from blocks to events, who knows. Multiplayer adventures will be fun. Multiplayer adventures, I think, is the big next step, but we'll see soon. You know what would be great in here is a ceiling, so I can put lights down. Let's do that real fast. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try and save some blocks. Sorry, buddy. As far as I understood, one issue with the mods is it's a gateway to hackers or something. Minigame is coming together. Looks awesome. Multiplayer adventures, yeah. Yeah, man. The area is slowly but surely getting there. I'll say cucumber. My dog will get all excited because it's his favorite treat. Cucumber is your dog's favorite treat. I'm starting to think that you might actually own a rabbit and you're just confused. And I'm sorry to say that, Tashlin, but... You make a one-way entry so they can't spawn camp. I don't think spawn camping will be a huge issue in this game. Something they can improve is to make getting on a ladder and pressing down one block hole easier. Yeah, that's always weird. My dog ate raisins and flowers. Now that you all mentioned cucumbers. Kappa! Yeah, my dog was big into blueberries. Blueberries and cheese were her 2 favorite things to get for some reason. Do we want it? We probably want it pushed back 1, yeah. A rabbit that weighs 40 Ks. You know what's funny? There are rabbits that weigh a significant amount of... Check out, my girlfriend has a Flemish giant rabbit, if you guys know rabbit. But she wanted to get a continental giant rabbit, which is the largest rabbit on the planet, and it is so huge and disgusting. It's not disgusting. It's actually kind of cute, but it's also kind of horrifying. So we're going to put a door right here. We're going to put a door right here. And then like a window here, and then have a sort of nuclear bunker behind it that's super well lit and weird. That's cool. Shade Animation definitely owns a dog. My dog loves frozen sweet corn nibbles. Frozen sweet corn nibbles. Is that a dog treat specifically, or just those small little corns? How big is your rabbit pack? Let's man, smiley emoticons, whatever. Zando bot coming down. Coming down hard. I like it. Thanks, Zando. Yes. Yes. And then windows in here. I hope you guys are starting to see what I see. Speaking of Christmas carols. Yeah. And a door here. We might even shorten this down, maybe. Can't really see through these too well, though, eh? Maybe it's just because it's in the dark. Sloppy, don't forget we need... Rotate the industrial blocks to the surface there thing is towards the base. Yeah. An area for the shop. Yeah, I'll put the shop underneath again. Scandal recently where a Guinness World Record rabbit was killed in transit. Yeah, that was the, yeah. I remember reading about that. Wasn't that, it was the same airline that was in the news consistently for a while. It's the loose corn we eat cooked. That is so weird. Dogs are so weird, man. So awesome. For a roof, I'm gonna go with this stuff. Kind of want to go with this stuff just because I feel like it looks really closed in, you know what I mean? I feel like it super has that metal or that non-apologetic look that I'm associating with this build. Sort of, this is here for function, not purpose. Get off my back. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Storage is a problem, Leon. Sorry, I really need to turn on the torch to see through them easier. Yeah, so once there's lighting in here, they'll look a bit better. I'm out of here again. Gosh, this guy, man. I need guns in this game. I think some sort of range would be cool. Feel too much like Minecraft. I would love some... They did sort of tease the storage thing when they were responding to questions or something. But I think storage would be great. Some sort of... Like, storage in this game is such a pain with how many blocks there are. Some sort of automated way to search your storage and get the blocks you want, I think would be great. I don't know how they'd institute that, but... That's their problem, not mine. How do we want to do lighting? I'm thinking maybe we can recess it one into the ceiling. Ooh, that looks kind of cool, right? Because the ceiling's kind of low. I kind of like it recessed. I think you used too much metal in this PvP build. Alright, bye YT. Medieval brick wall works well with the iron wall too. Maybe I'll try that. I do feel like this is a lot of metal, but it's also one of the textures I like from this. Maybe I'll try this medieval brick. Who was... I saw somebody's build earlier that was using that. Alright, what was I gonna use? I wanted to use... Try this out. Let's try this out as a ceiling. Is Tashlin gonna be right for another round? Okay, let's put it next to some of these blocks. Maybe we'll go 4 high with the ceiling and then keep the light on the ceiling instead of indented. What do you think, chat? Tashlin just crushed this again. It is much like Minecraft, just with all the really cool stuff. It has the beauty that Minecraft lagged, but the lags the cool stuff Minecraft has. It's like a half game. Yeah, if you could just merge Minecraft and Creativerse, it'd be a great game. Oh, cobblestone also fits somewhere in here. It'd look cool with all these blocks. Cobble might be an option. I feel like it might look a bit too... God, she crushed it again, didn't she? I don't know. It's a very low ceiling. That's why I'm thinking maybe 4 tall. 12:16. Why am I still awake? Oh. It also has some stuff Minecraft doesn't and could really need. Uh, do I like that in here? Let's get the vibe of like coming down into it. Yeah, I feel like maybe they'd keep like an asphalt ceiling. Bricks are good and a better height. Steph, you can't just always agree with Tashlin, even if she is always right. Ugh. Because sloppy won't like a sun shaft in the ceiling with barge. Think about doing like a fake sun in the like the nuclear bunker side of it. What did I come over here to do? I want to make some bloop. Yeah. Ugh. Gotta get that good old stretch in. Bricks are neat, but it's too easy to use too many. Bricks are neat, but it's too easy to use too many in the bunker. So do you think I should have like a dual tone ceiling? Is that what you're... Like have... maybe I could use some of the asphalt with the bricks in the ceiling? Or maybe even some of the graded stuff? I don't know. This is why I live stream builds where I'm not confident, so I can ask you guys, mostly Tashlin. So the average person would take 216 million steps in their lifetime. What if they are a marathon walker? And for me to go also, my friend just joined her world. Bye Sloppy. Bye Steph, thanks for coming out. I was thinking a low ceiling that a sun shaft would make it feel bigger. I could see that. Automatic item sorter is a must in a beautiful game like this. Just being able to secure your areas. Man, I am so exhausted with those guys. So do you think I could maybe... I'd mix in some of this. Well, let's... Maybe like a poured concrete ceiling could be interesting. Wait. Better processors. Trust me when I say I'd be one of the most excited people if they mentioned that, but they have not. I think just having options to take away the grind of the end game, like a build like this. You know, I've been playing this game a while, and it's a bit of a grind when you get to a certain point. So I think having options to, you know, like the end game stuff, like a faster processor, not even a faster processor, a way to auto load and unload a processor. You know, I can queue up a ton of stone rods and leave it, and it'll do them in 5 minutes. I feel like a lot of stuff people praise Minecraft for comes with the mods, which doesn't really count. They're all player made as far as I know. I'm not saying it's not a great game, because it is. Still, a player made game has a lot of potential. I think there's a lot of stuff in vanilla Minecraft that's pretty cool. What do you guys think? The poured concrete with like a medieval brick border, is that too bland? Such a game dies, there's a problem. Yes. Extractors have 3 levels, why can't processors? Preach. Preach. Yeah. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. I think the pattern's good. Mixing the 2 blocks together then. I think we may just make these walls solid. Just make these walls solid because they're just sort of there. Like, the thing is, once we get, like, stuff back there, I doubt people will ever look at these walls, you know? So there's no point in really detailing them, these 3 walls. Well, I might bring this, well, we'll see. Either the medieval brick ring should be one thick, or else the middle should be darker, in my opinion. I was just gonna do it like, yeah, one thick. This was just here. I don't know. I'm gonna put it up, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so let's do... So you have to remember this will be the light in here, right? So... Ooh, it's kind of dark and spooky down here. Ooh, I really like this vibe. Ooh, oh yeah, oh yeah. Could recess the blocks. You need some of the pothole side too. Yeah, I should do some of that. I could recess them. I don't know. I think it looks cool flat. I don't want to do too much in terms of that sort of stuff because I want this to have a very authentic, like, wasn't a room made for comfort or looks, right? I want this to have a very, this is a room you're only in if you're about to be not happy. Ooh, that pothole, though. That pothole adds a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, it's too bad we couldn't get the Minecraft drip effect, speaking of that game. Oh, those look a bit uniform, don't they? Maybe this one, like, over here? Ooh, spooky, spooky, spooky. I like this a lot, actually. Salve. Salve. Maybe one over the door as well. Well, I guess we should... We might as well just move these to the four corners. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Add placemats with stuff on it for decoration. Ugh. Use redeem code REMYD, am I right? You put some of the green lights in the side room. I want to see how that looks. What do you mean? Blum, blum, blum. Okay. Need some of those to finish off that room. How does this TNT keep ending up back on my hotbar? A wide industrial light in the room you can't enter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking for the, for like on the walls. Because to me they sort of look like those shitty floodlights that, you know, come on in case of emergency or whatever. And they have that weird flicker that really bugs my eyes, and hopefully I'm not alone in that. Okay, so let's... Oh yeah, you don't want to be on this team. This team sucks. Okay, but you can almost get the idea with this outside. So what I want on this side is a room in there that makes it look super comfortable, but it almost works with just like seeing the outside canyon. You know, like you're in this bunker and you can... It's all coming together. Oh yeah, this almost feels like a submarine, right? Ugh. The other side of the window, place one of the Halloween blocks the eye staring at. I mean, you could do that now. I want to see how it looks, but now it's day and bright. Oh, you mean at nighttime? One thing I do want to do is just sort of clean up this part real fast. I just close it off like that, or is that just super lazy? I mean, it is super lazy, but... actually, it'll probably be dependent on how I make the walls into it, but something of that nature. Oh yeah, so you die, you spawn up here, you're like, that's weird, and then up and at 'em. Up and at 'em. Yeah, okay. Make the lights flash. Make the outside look like a nuke crater. Oh, you mean outside this window? Make it look like there's just like a huge hole and like something blew up? That'd be kind of funny. One could almost say sloppily. That's it. Somebody time out Zando. We're not dealing with those puns in this chat. Alright, I did want to put this switch on the wall. It's just going to turn out these lights for no reason. Oh, that's probably not the place to put it. Holding my shift key. Ooh, it's got a nice vibe at night too. Alright, alright, we'll be off. Getting later. See you next Creativerse stream probably. Alright, thanks for coming out. Fire of Time. So what was I about to do? I am going to, you could make heated, put one of the lights on an on-off loop. Yeah, we could have like a flickering light in there, could be cool. Oh yeah, look at that. We had the same thought. I'll be right back. I have to use the washroom and get some more coffee. But, I also need to have a think about what blocks we want to use in that room. What blocks would make it look like a modern-day living room? That's the question I'll leave you guys with. I'll look the other way too, because it's a nicer view. There we go. Screenshot. He's away. I'm in charge. Takes that whip. Ooh. Ooh. Coffee, good idea. Running to kitchen. Somebody remind me to go get my coffee in like 15 minutes. I had to turn the pot turned off, so I had to turn it back on. It's gotta get hot again. It's gotta get hot. Actually, I just found out my grocery store recently started stocking this iced coffee that they have in Japan that is so frickin' good. I say we get rid of Zando. Dun, dun, dun. Wonder if you can make a randomizer for the lights. I don't know. Yeah, a randomizer, you could do a mob with some pressure plates. Stole that from Remy. Limestone obsidian walls, medieval fireplace, wood floors with a carpet to look like rugs. Haunted lamps, maybe? Limestone and obsidian walls, medieval fireplace. Ooh. Wood floors with carpet to make it look like rugs. Let me just remove that message. By the way, how are the leaf flower areas working? Not great. There's too many leaves in my area in general. So, the leaf flower farms, I think, well, sort of gotten confirmed, but you have to build them in like the middle of the ocean or something for them to really pop off. The wood floor, is that you? That's a decorative wood wall. Is that you? Decorative wood floor. Is that you? Yes. I have some fireplaces. Maybe we could use a picture frame to look like a TV. Sort of couch. Actually, I want to check the random stuff I have at my place, because I feel like I might have some random, just random blocks that might happen. Damn, Sloppy, that was fast. I mostly just want to get my coffee. Also shut the window. I don't know if you could hear those kids. I live next to like a park, like a soccer field where the youth teams practice, so sometimes kids can be a little loud occasionally. Backside of an arc picture frame is light blue. Could work for a TV. Perhaps. Are certain recipes... I've gotten this recipe a lot from killing stuff when I've been working in the area. Certain recipes must be specific to certain areas, right? I've gotten that one a lot. Like a lot. A lot. I think I'm gonna get a coffee too. Ooh, coffee party. Have you got a lazy man coffee maker? Ah. No, I have some. My coffee maker died like a couple weeks ago, and it was just... I'd had it since college. It was really, you know... it was a sad one to lose. 2 candy mobs will throw up 3 different recipes. Ah. Have a good night / day, all. See you again soon, Sloppy. See you, Donald. Thanks for coming out. I winked, but, you know, still no face cam. Recipes are area creature specific. Interesting. So, carpets and things. The wood floor, I like that idea. Might be able to do a little bit of a brick wall. Table and chairs is, you know, whatever. Where are the carpets? Where are those ugly carpets I make fun of so often? I hate coffee machines. Can't make coffee as great as I can. That's fair. I used to work in a cafe, and it was great because I'd always take the morning shift before school, so I'd be there at 5 a.m., which, you know, sucks until you're used to it, right? And it was such a great job because I'd have such good coffee in the morning, and then I'd take some to school, and then, like, I mean, I don't mind the coffee from the machine, but it's like, it's never the same, right? It's like those crazy expensive, which color carpet do you think I should use? Oh, they're right here. Red, blue, I kind of like the blue the most, maybe. Red, blue, or yellow? Placemats with corrupted food. Ew. Ew. Nice. Red, blue, or yellow? I know I could take all 3, but I don't want to. What recipe can you get from a dinosaur? I really hope that this is about to be a funny joke. That sounds like such a nice setup, but... I really hope there's a punchline coming, Kai. Red? Well, Tashlin's never been wrong. Tashlin's never been wrong before. Is this going to be the first time? Actually repair coffee machines at work, the iron. Fair enough. I actually recently just got a French press for my house. Kind of pain in the ass though, so I don't use it. I just turn on like the drip, but French press is an interesting, decent. What was I going to do? I was going to build a little room. I want some of those wide industrial lights. Oh, baby. They're so wide. They're so wide I can't help myself. Oh, baby. The light they cast just goes on for miles. Like its brother, but a little wider. I decided on black tea instead of coffee. Oh, love my cafetiere. Kettle done beer. Coffee. Cafetiere. I like tea occasionally, you know? There's some days I'm just like, man, I can't do coffee today. I'm uncomfortable. Is it the close voice? Sometimes it just happens. Boy, I know this place is good, but it ain't for you. It's for me to get away from you. Go back to the gym, you musclehead. Alright. So, in this area, do we... probably keep it at the same level. Probably at the same level, yeah. And we can make it fairly wide. Fairly wide. Be wide the other way, though. Wide in the way that people like, you know? This side, yeah, this is good for this side, and then this side, maybe right up into this block, you know? Like, right up in it. Yes. 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 And then we'll go back. This is lovely. We'll go back probably right to this area. I left my wood rods over on the other side. Hello, Benson kid. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not going to use boost. I got to practice my golf skills. That lake looks like a crater. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, I'm not crazy when I say... I think I put... There was definitely more grass in this just a second ago, wasn't there? Like, am I crazy when I say that? Like... Maybe there wasn't, but... I love you. Ah. Thank you. What is sinew used for? No, there was less grass. Oh. You start screaming, I love it. Oh, I assume you mean streaming. It's not often I scream. Only at the jerk at the end of the Titanic who decides that she's the only one who gets to float on a door. Dumb. The world needs more Leonardo DiCaprio, not more of whoever you are. Random actress. Get off that door and let him live. Ugh. Not allowed to jump before gliding. I don't know if sinew... I don't know if sinew has a use, does it? I don't know. Would you consider doing another area, one that's in the deep canyons or requires the glider to get around? No. I don't know if I ever want to build in the canyons again. Also, I don't want anything... I don't really... The Gulf is kind of cool because it doesn't rely on the gliders too much, but I don't want to make anything that relies on the gliders too much until they get fixed. Right now, they're a buggy mess. So until they get fixed, I don't really want to make anything that requires them too much. Definitely would be cool, though, once they fix them, if they ever do. This is... Yeah, I fill in that one block back, and I think it's good. I'm heartbroken because I said you love me back. I don't know you that well yet, you know, it's... I'll never let you go. Let him go. Maybe not add a fictional story to Titanic in the first place. I'm sure there was at least one charming love story about a wife cheating on her future husband that happened on that boat, right? Also, I'll never doubt anything James Cameron does. He's a Canadian treasure, and I love him. But yeah, it was a bit of a... Ashton, at least I didn't do it for Titanic 2. Titanic 2 had a love story, are you kidding me? Titanic 2 had a huge love story. With a smoking hot. Alright, just enough wood. Okay. So, let's get a vibe. I think I might switch these to the industrial windows, like flipped inside out. Sorry, kid. There's a Titanic 2. Wasn't fictional for Titanic 2. Titanic 2 is a terrible... I go through phases where I just love watching really horrendous... I love watching really bad, poorly, like, low-budget movies, and somebody made Titanic 2 where the entire storyline... It's a terrible, like, $1 million budget movie. It's shot on, like, a shitty cruise ship, and the entire storyline is literally that they fix everything that went wrong with Titanic 1, and then get hit by an iceberg, and the ship goes down. And I'm not even joking. It's literally the exact same thing, but set in, like, 1990. It was I think, set in the 100th anniversary of the Titanic, whenever that was. And it was hilarious. It's so bad, and I just love it so much. God, it's horrendous. Oh, it makes me so happy. And it has the most out-of-place scene I've ever seen in a movie. There's this one part where one of the main characters... It's not a violent movie at all. It's super chill, super awful, and at one point near the end, one of the main characters gets ripped in half. Just straight up butchered. It was hilarious. Yeah, what a movie, man. I haven't watched it in a while. It was on Netflix for a long time. I don't think it is anymore. I think at some point somebody from James Cameron team was like, wait a minute. I think we still own the rights to the Titanic, and, you know, we're pretty happy with our Titanic. Sounds as bad as Ray's Titanic. It's funnier than Raise the Titanic. I'm thinking of the right Raise. I watched another Titanic movie that was about trying to, like, get the ship back, so I assume it was called Raise the Titanic. But I have to find that atrocity. Yeah, it was horrendous. Horrendous and amazing. Sounds like ghost shit. Brutal death. The thing was, it was only the one brutal death, and it was out of nowhere. It was so weird. Should have called Titanic 2 Twitonic. I don't have Netflix. Oh. I'm sorry, are you a real human in this world? Don't understand. Alright, let's get, yeah, let's get some lighting in here. Alright, let's be a little cheap with this, because why not? They're never going to see this wall, we don't have to do that wall. They're never going to see that wall, we never have to do that wall. Boom, done. This wall, probably half of that wall. Raise the Titanic was made before they actually found the wreck, so they found the ship in one piece. Alright, I'm thinking of a different one where they tried to raise the Titanic and, like, rebuild it. Oh, God. I'm always curious with these low-budget movies that somebody... First off, somebody came up with that idea and went, you know what, that might make a decent movie. And then somebody else was like, you know what, you're right. I want to pay you to make that, you know? Like, there was at least a two-step verification of idiocy that led to the movie being made. Ugh. I was thinking about using the medieval brick wall in here. Well... maybe... You guys think limestone will look... like a limestone wall will look good? Because it's sort of... What wall do you guys think in here? Limestone wall would make it look really sterile and bright, I guess. Almost laboratory-esque. Hmm. Yeah, let's try limestone wall. I have some stuff, yeah. Yeah, it's got something about it. Yeah, I can sort of see that, and then the whole room's pretty white, and then you have the furniture, and it kind of looks... Like, because these nuclear bunkers, they never really look normal, right? They always look kind of just strange and sort of like, what is going on? Maybe. The eyewitness testimony that said the ship broke was not taken into account. They also believe the ship was ripped open, and this was found to be false, too. Actually, it was kind of interesting. If you guys ever get the chance to go to Halifax, it's a really beautiful city. But they actually have, like a ship. I mean, obviously it's a very important port in the history of North America. But they have like a ship museum on their dock, which is really cool. It's about $10 to enter, and it's phenomenal. They actually built chunks of the Titanic in Halifax. That's actually very interesting, as well as a ton of other ships. There's a lot of history in Halifax with boating, but it's a really interesting... New redeem code, Kaleido. Yeah, we tried that out earlier in stream. It's a pretty cool code, actually. Much better than that other one. The other new one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably enough for that side, right? No, you can see most of that wall, actually. I have a question. If you tame a wormworm, will it give you a wormworm tooth and collecting? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Arkai. Probably get away with... Rye Guy Rocky. Yes, that was the other code. I live in the city that built the bounty. Ooh. Famous mutiny. Is that a precursor to Tashlin's time on the server? Can we trust the person who's from the same place as one of the most famous mutinies in history? Well, you know what? It's a bit late to start doubting her now, right? We've listened to too many of her ideas already. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I do think it has to be 4 tall, so we need some limestone. Do you have a cat? Ugh! Don't come in here spreading that filth. Of course I don't have a cat. Ugh! It's fun to watch new Creativerse streamers freak out when they see new mobs. Fair enough. Alright, let's... We're the oldest Danish something, I think. Every city's got something, right? How would you move the wormworm to the barn, right? The only thing I can think you can do is just to make like a lava patch, get a warm worm to spawn wherever you want to have your warm worm, tame that warm worm, and then you can remove most of the blocks around it. Good spawner for them. So in sync. We have some of that. Limestone. Obsidian. I tried these for the corners of the whole place. When I first started playing Creativerse, I was trapped by a rockster and was telling somebody it was called a shelter from Pokemon. Called it a shelter for Pokemon. I could see that. Ah, Pokemon. Hey, Jesse. Zandobot. Ah, the great Zandobot. There should be more claims. What's the most claims you can get right now? I'm not sure. I'm just here to say hi. I go to sleep. I missed that stream, unfortunately. It's alright, Jesse. There'll be others, I'm sure. What was I just thinking? Yeah, how many claims can you get? Because I know you can, like, buy them further. Have a blast. Good night. Good night. Technically get 42 claims. Well, that's quite a bit, but they get really expensive, right? Towards the end. Just cost a lot of gold. Like, how many realistically can you get before it's become, like, really expensive? My world's 8 before using gold coins. So sort of 8 before you're paying real money. That's quite a lot of space. I think if you're... I don't know, if you're in a world where you're trying to get more than that, it's probably a public world, I'd assume. And then at that point, it's like, that's a lot. I don't know. Is that a huge issue for a lot of people, that they want more? How do those look in the corners? Okay. 6 for materials, 2 for pro, 6 before you're paying raid money, 2 of the 8 come from pro. Okay, so if you have pro, you can sort of get 8, if not. I mean, that sounds... I mean, a claim is a decent chunk of land, unless you're building something really big. I think that sounds okay to me, I don't know. The 5th and 6th are 320 Lumite, 640 Arcstone. That's pretty hefty. The thing I don't get is if you are the world administrator, you think you would get unlimited claims, right? Like, that's the thing I don't understand. If it's your world, you think you'd get sort of the unlimited, but... Cars 3, have you seen it? No, I don't think I've seen the first 2, to be honest. Alright, and then a ceiling, which I think I'm going to do with the slabs, sort of one above it there. Well, do I need slabs? It'll save me resources. Do I care? Yeah, well, not really. Let's go get slabs. That was a flip-flop a few times. Unless you farm for a long time, most non-pro people won't get more than 4 claims, maybe 5. Alright, well. Are you from Canada? Yes. Should I speak with a more Canadian accent, eh? That help people know I'm from Canada? Just oot and a boot, my world. Apparently I live in a town with Denmark's oldest dated timber house. It's from 1527. A wood house from 1527. That is kind of remarkable, really, if you think about it. That's impressive. Canada is cool. Canada is cool. That's more than 3 times the age of Canada, apparently. That's a pretty old house. Well, 3 times at the age of Canada being an independent country. We were a British colony before that. 150 years ago, we became independent, quotations. We're part of the Commonwealth, but we're not, yeah. Part of it is our library, too. Ooh. You're basically calling Sloppy immature. Oh, is that what you're doing? Hey, Hamnisu. I have a Miru farm that I accidentally created. Well, Miru. I was going to say those are useful, but not that useful, I guess. Hamnisu's Swedish, if you want to start something here, Zando. Zando is from Daneland. Norway only became independent 200 years ago. That country is in a way older than Canada, Europe versus North America. Norway only became independent like 200 years ago, and that country is in a way older than Canada. Swedish bands. Well, you're not, he's on Twitch, so he's safe. If anyone wants to get around Zando. How does one accidentally create a Miru farm? Good luck banning me. Uh-oh. Zando, you're starting way too many fights here. Zando versus Nightbot. Zando versus Hamnisu. Oof. I'm from Sweden. Ooh. Wild Spoon. Danks versus Sphinx. Managed to kill a thing with a stick. I just died a lot. That's fair. Can you make me a mod on Twitch or something? Ooh, Zando. I don't know. Can't just go around threatening people. Alright. Oh, wait, that's already in the right spot. Actually, okay, you know what I wanted to put in the roof here is... these, I make it look like, you know, they're piping in air or something. Oops, these slabs, no. You make me, good, I'm from Latvia. Ooh. Sweden is okay, I guess. Yeah, they're alright. Whatever. I guess. Like, they're okay. I'm not gonna say they're good, but they're okay. Emotes just look bad on other chats, right? Yeah, on YouTube they just show up as the words, which looks hilarious. I was mining, and I mined 2 blocks above ground with a block in front of the top block. There's a giant cave. Oh, so you kind of accidentally created like a choke point for everything that was spawning. Nice. Don't forget about France, guys. Well, we can probably forget about France. Just kidding-ish. You know, I've been... That's one of the places in Europe I've been multiple times, and it, I don't know, every time I go to France, I seem to catch bad weather. And now I don't know if that's just France, or if it's just unlucky, but every time I've been there, man, has it been just a bad weather trip. Man, that looks like one of those, like, whack-a-mole games. Maybe it has to be, like, further in the corner. Yeah. Sweden is nice. Denmark got some nice stuff, too. Like Lego. Lego is nice. No... I don't mind France, it's just, man, every time I've been, it's just been the rottenest weather. Sweden had ABBA. Ugh. Been in France for just a couple hours. Guess who's back? ABBA? Is ABBA doing a reunion tour? I'd go to that. Man, they had some hits, huh? Sweden is just hit makers, you know? That's like all they do over there, I'm pretty sure, is just make hit songs. Always nice for me. Abbas Classic. Thoughts on Brexit? Brexit? I don't really, I don't really have too many thoughts. To be honest, it doesn't affect me an overly large amount. I'm not really planning on visiting Britain anytime soon. But from what I gather, most of my British friends seem to be kind of down about it, so Sweden got hit songs and me. There you go. Sweden's ahead of the game right now. Hamnisu and hit songs. Not K. Good work, Zando. I didn't even catch the spam. By the time I looked back, it was gone. Much better than Nightbot. Not K. What? I've been through France without actually touching French soil. Interesting. Aqua, we're Finnish. Ooh! Let's not forget about... It's a real place. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Rednecks were Norwegian, though. Danish with one Norwegian. Well, Canada has Justin Bieber, okay, so... Even though Swedish people make all his music... We have Bieber! We have Bieber! Landfair PG is real. Another place is... Ugh. The more you know. You know, I was thinking about ways to improve the stream. I do not like the way the chat looks on Twitch with everyone being on YouTube, so I think I might try put the chat on screen. So, like, yeah, I don't know. That's something that's been bugging me. I really don't like how chunky it looks, especially because I have a long username, but... Moffy Bieber. You got Bieber with the Swedish songmakers. True. I heard that one news reporter on YouTube pronounced that first place right. Of all the YouTube videos trying to pronounce it, there's one person who just crushed it. Prove the stream, you already got me, though. That's true, I do have the best bot. I do got the best bot across all the systems, but... Like, if you look at chat on Twitch, it's very chunky, I find, so... Some point I gotta figure out how computers work and work on that. Denmark got Lucas Graham. Yeah. I wouldn't put that as like... There's probably better examples of music from Denmark, I assume. Like, Lucas Graham's good, but... I don't know. I feel like those, those parts of the world just do music really well, so... It's better, yeah. That's better. That's better. I feel like Sweden, Norway, and Denmark are in some way part of everything great in the world. Oof. Probably fair. Denmark have nice people. Really gotta go, so bye. No worries, Darkoi. See you later. Chunky how, Sloppy? I just, you know how it sort of like restream cross posts, so it says Sloppy Canadian Gaming, whatever, whatever? I feel like that all looks very chunky. To me, at least, it looks chunky. Sorry, I gotta leave. I'm having an allergic reaction to something. Alright, well, good luck with that. Get better. Where do we want a carpet? We want a couch. I was thinking couch sort of here, TV on this wall. Might need, well, is it bright enough? Maybe we'll do 2 more lights. That's 1, 2, 3 and in. 1, 2, 3 and... Ooh, no. Asua, dudes. Asua to you, hello. In general, I find the Twitch chat good looking, but I guess with the rebroadcasting you're doing, it looks a bit off. Yeah, no, I like Twitch chat. I just find, I don't know, I find it a little hefty looking with the restream. See, it's kind of a minor thing, I think, but... Yeah, that's kind of got that bunker vibe I want. Now we just gotta fill it up. I was thinking maybe we'll do a table over here with a couple chairs. That's what you're referring to. Yeah. What's today's video about the thing you didn't want to show? Yes. Yes, I guess that just went up 8 minutes ago. 8 minutes ago. I want chairs, not tables. Asa, dudes. Asa, dudes. Did you know pigs can tell the difference between peppermint, mint, and spearmint just by smelling them? Pigs are super impressive and do not get enough credit, in my opinion. I think pigs are super cool. Table and chair in that corner. Maybe we'll do the placemat with the corrupted food because that was a Tashlin idea, and we all know those tend to be extraordinary. Actually, let's do the carpet this direction just because it'll be more visible. And at least you have a reaction once in a while. Mine is permanent. They got great noses. They do got great noses. Truffle pigs are super valuable. Placemats with the food that looks off corrupted and tat. Yeah. Do you know the smallest penguin species is only 60 inches tall? I did know. Princess penguins. You know what's funny? So most of them grow on an island off of Japan or Australia, I forget. But they have a huge issue with people coming, and you can actually fit the baby penguins into your pocket. So they have a huge issue with people going to the island and picking up the baby penguins and putting them in their pocket and walking out. They're also like a blue color. They're... I love them so much. I love them. I'm going to go to that island and steal all the babies and have a colony to myself. Third way to suck the cubes in faster. Yeah, if you upgrade. I mean, yeah, upgrade your mining cell. The better the mining cell, the faster they go in. Lumite's the top. I feel like I'd try and steal baby penguin, right? That's just something you couldn't even help it. I read the other day that humans have a better sense of smell than dogs, at least for some sense, like mold or still water. I remember reading that there's actually, between the dog breeds themselves, there are like crazy big differences between how well dogs smell. Like different types of dogs have like crazy variance in how well they can smell. That's interesting though. I'm gonna go have a smell off with my dog. I don't have a dog. Smell off with my brother's dog. It's my dog now. I know a place called Boulders where you can sit amongst penguins. Oh. Oh. For the TV, I was thinking we could use the picture frame. See how it looks. For the couches, I was thinking slab stairs. We can like, supposed to put a line over it. I was thinking for the couches we could do like slab stairs couch. I don't know what would look best. What do we have slabs of? Are they not called slabs? What do you call this? What do you call yourself? Oh, I didn't want two of those. I wanted one of these. Ooh, some bookshelves would look good, wouldn't they? Are you building your house? No, I'm building a fake house for a nuclear bunker. That was a weird statement to say aloud. Are slabs just like not in here? Slabs and medieval stairs would look nice. I was thinking more maybe like the adobe to have like a colored coat. You allow others into your world via visitor mode. No. Technically it's not my world, so I can't, but medieval stairs. Slabs making the processor. Yeah, I guess I just didn't realize they wouldn't show up here. Medieval stairs could look alright. Maybe like a red couch. Maybe. Do I have the red on me? I don't. Okay, though. Did you know that spiders have 48 knees? What a strange fact that I will now win Jeopardy with. Didn't know that. That's a lot of knees. Well, I have 2 knees, and I feel like all I'm doing is icing them and taking care of them. How do you deal with 48? Carpeted medieval stairs. The carpeted medieval stairs into a couch. Alright, Tashlin. We're having a couch off right now. We're having a couch off right now. Carpeted medieval stairs. Butterflies have their taste buds on their feet. Didn't know which I'd prefer. 48 knees or your taste buds on your feet? Well, if your taste buds were on your feet, you could flavor your socks. Ooh. You know what I mean? Like you could put... you could put, like, soak your socks in lemonade and then have, like, a lemonade flavor all day. 48 knees. That'd be a lot of legs, I assume, and then you're just a mess. Alright, let's see if I can... okay, and then we'd have to do... This is sort of what I was thinking. That looks okay, I think. Flavored socks. I don't know, there's flavored other things that go on sensitive areas. Maybe flavored socks. 32 muscles in each cat's ear. Ugh, another reason not to trust cats. Humans have a lot of muscles in our ears too, don't we? Maybe. Oh, you can do that. Flowers are negatively charged and got a small field. Bees are positively charged and can sense the flowers if they get close land on them. Oh, that's kind of cool. You'd have that lemonade hits to start hockey practice, Sloppy. That's fair. Yeah, that's a good point. But with 48 knees, oh, imagine how sore you'd be after hockey practice with that. I think I'd go for the lemonade socks over the 48 knees. Oof. Unless, could like one knee swap in for another one if it's injured? I don't know. Pollen or whatever will jump on the bee as they got different charges, and the flower won't be negative charged until get no nectar pollens. The bees can feel the flower got any nectar in them. Cool. Bees are cooler than I thought they were. Hey, Sloppy. Hey, Dr. Hooves. Dr. Hooves. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that's glitchy. That widescreen TV. I feel like we might be better off doing a centered thing. I feel like the arc would look a little bit better around it, wouldn't it? a little bit. Hello, Flame Spike. It's a little bit bulky, but it's okay. We could get some bookshelves in here. I feel like maybe we could do another chair right there. This guy looks like a big old lounge chair. Ooh, well... Iron chair or medieval chair? Super quick vote. I think I should make my leave. Alright, thanks for coming out. Amnisu. Also, if you guys are into other streamers, Hamnisu streams over on Twitch, and it's always fun. A lot of puzzle games and different things. Hidden Temple Throne. I don't have that one. Medieval, Iron. You play safe now. Medieval, Iron. The medieval would match the red couch, but the iron chair looks so comfortable. You know what? I'm gonna try the iron chair, and if not, we'll... Yeah, I think that actually fits in alright. Hey, Kane. More known fact that during the Qin Dynasty, he had over 8,000 terracotta made and buried because he was afraid of death and were there to protect him after death. Yeah, I actually was going to go see them, and then apparently they're super boring, so we didn't go. Just like the biggest cop-out ever. Yeah, I was going to go see them, but apparently they suck, so we didn't. Yeah, I've heard it's a little boring to actually see. Maybe we'll do like 2 picture frames along this wall. What else can we put on the walls, guys? Guys and gals? Tash wins again. I think the medieval would look good somewhere in here, maybe. Something against that back wall. It needs something, but I can't figure out what. Is Vincenzi reading the encyclopedia to us? I don't mind learning new things. I think the Terracotta Army is something you can see just so you can say I've seen it. Yeah. I mean, it is impressive. It is really impressive. They're pretty cool looking, but... Fireplace. Right. Somebody... I'm not going to say her name, but somebody mentioned that earlier as well. I guess we'll just put a little carpet here, because why not? I had some fireplaces back at my place. A picture of some nature. I feel like if you were locked in a bunker, you'd want that if you were locked in a bunker. That's fair, yeah. Some natcha. Some natcha. Any new redeem codes? There was 2 of them, if anyone, remembers how to spell them. I don't remember. There's 2 of them, though. One of which was really cool, one of which was a bunch of wood blocks, but... Open a beater this time. What's up, my boy? Just... Playing Creativerse. Oh, no, 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 no. I think that fireplace looks out of place right in the center there, though. It probably makes more sense underneath the TV, right? I also like that it takes up space. Rocky? A planter with a leaf block of the flower. Ooh. Coming in clutch again. Ugh. Yeah, see, that looks like a nice cozy area. Yeah, this is exactly what I was going for, like a real strange looking place. So, planter with a flower. Planter. What doth you need? Dirt? We talking about dirt? I did that hoping I would still have grass in my inventory. Boy, that is sure a slow spread. 2 blocks wide is such an awkward length, there's no middle. Yeah. How do the towers work? I can show them off in just a second. I just want to try putting this down. Move fireplace left 1 block. Well, then it's awkwardly out of place the other way. I sort of like it there because I think it looks better from the window. Maybe I'll do 2 planters around this picture. How do I... It's F with this one, right? What picture looks good? What picture looks good? Maybe a nice beach landscape. Joy. Looks alright. Let's go grab some flowers. We'll do a little tour of the tower. How do the towers work? I remember seeing one of your streams. I watched for, I believe it's Capture the Flag, but how would it be 2 separate teams? So it's not quite Capture the Flag, but essentially there's going to be 3 towers. We have 2 built, so the only one with the machine. So you have to hold all 3 towers to unlock the other team's creature, which when you kill that creature, you win. You have to control all 3 flowers and then make your way over to the base. And you control them by standing on the capture point, 1 for each team. And you have to stand on it for 6 seconds. I think it's red now, so 6 seconds, it'll change to blue. And then, you know, the 3 are blue, then the blue team can attack. If the 3 are red, red team can attack. Is the machinery broken? Maybe? You could inset the fireplace into the wall to take up less space. Nice song you made there. Thank you. I think the machinery is a little off because it didn't change at all, which is a bit bizarre. Thanks for the explanation. No problem. I do not have any plants. Inset the fireplace into the wall. Try that. What, any ideas for what flowers? You broke it already. Yeah, apparently. I think maybe if I just reset it, it'll be alright, but... I don't know. I don't know what I did. I broke it. I broke it. I haven't even been in that tower, though. I haven't even been in that tower. Can I play with you? Sorry for party rocking. I like the wildwood flower a lot, and... red, blue, yellow. I want to try this autumnwood flower. Fungal flowers because they give off red light. Is that what I have? Yes. Sorry, Kane, it's a private server. Blum, blum, blum. Tamed a dust devil. Nice. Those cheeky little guys. Ah, those cheeky little guys. It looks okay. And the flowers in this game leave a little bit to be desired, a little bit, don't they? Like somebody may want to grease up his chair, yeah? You think so? Oh, that was like the first time ever it hasn't squeaked. I was talking about this actually yesterday. Hi, Nick. Nick Louis. I was talking about this yesterday, or Tuesday. I have no idea how to add grease to a chair. Ah, so sad. I went into the hardware store and I was like, I need grease. The guy was like, for what? And I went, a chair? And he goes, what kind of grease? I was like, I don't know. The kind that makes it not be squeaky. I don't know what you want from me. Ah, sad days. I think that looks pretty cool. I think it's kind of a cool vibe down here. We got this very, like, nuclear-esque bunker, and you can look in and see, like, a little homescape. I think it's cool. It's kind of what I was picturing. I do think it's a bit bright. WD-40 is what you need. Alright. Tashlyn's been right about everything else. It's 4 a.m. here. That's very late. Have I built the robo-retreat? No. But stay tuned. No, haven't built the robo-retreat, but coming soon, perhaps. WD-40. Gives the chair character, yeah. My chair just wants to be, you know, talked about. Is it better if I turn off both of the lights on this side? What if I turn off all of the lights in here? Oh, that's too dark. Well, let's get the vibe. Ooh, that is kind of cool, though, because it looks, you know, a little bit. I think just one light on is that perfect amount of light in there. I don't know how clearly it's coming through, for you guys through, like, the interwebs. But I think that's a good amount. Okay. Yeah, sorry. It's a big project. I've never really built a blueprint before, but I have a feeling the Robo Retreat may make its way onto the server sooner than later. Or I'm lying to all of you. I don't know. Maybe that was a false truth. Fake news. Alright. I don't know what's next on my list of stuff I want to do. I made a hidden castle. Ooh. I don't know what's next on my list of things I want to do. But I do want to go grab the coffee I started a while ago. Very happy to help it build. Makes the third one I've built. Well, I believe it's Side and Master building it. Wink, wink. So you know it's going to be evil inside. Alright, I'm going to leave it at this thumbnail point. I have to grab my coffee. BRB. Plum, plum, plum. Hey Tashlin, when are you gonna stream? Hint, hint. Hey Tashlin, when are you gonna stream? Hint, hint. Just got done eating. It was tacos. Gotta do something about those pesky crabs. Yeah, they're all over the place. Are they spawning on the sand and walking over, maybe? I don't know. Wondering if it's easier to hunt leather at night. There are two night versions of the pigment, only one during the day. Probably then. I mean, if you're hunting pigs, you might as well do it through both. Probably. I don't know. And someone teaches me how. I think maybe you should just jump into it. See what happens. You stupid looking little... Get back here. Get back here. Oh, now you've got that guy mad at me? He was my featured dancer. Ooh, crash dump. Ooh, Keepa. Sloppy job. I don't think I'm good enough or know enough about it to do that job. Alright, there are some areas left that we have to deal with, I think. There's some areas left that we have to deal with. Mostly these walls. But I'm not sure. Not sure what I want to do with them. Moss torches. Ugh. Get out of my face. And that won't let me scroll in my inventory. Is that what's happening? Cool, I love this game. Oh, that's the top? What's this little area there then? Like, ugh, whatever. I need some stairs. We should use monster spawners for something. I don't know what I'd use them for. I don't really have anything I want to spawn stuff in for. Avalier ED, greetings and salutations, Sloppy Can and fellow viewers. Hello, Avalier. It is the legend himself in chat right now. So the arena will just be for you and the people on the server. Can't wait to see you hand it to Sidon. It's a lot of pressure. I'm to impress Tash. There you go, Zando. It's your time to impress Tash. Maybe some sort of combo of these two as like a main material for the wall. Paging the legend himself. I'm down with those Rocket League skills. He can't handle it. That's true. Not many people that can handle my Rocket League skills, unless you're a person who's played more than an hour of Rocket League. No answer must not be here. Damn. Thought he was here for a brief second. I guess not. Maybe next time. So I'm thinking maybe these walls here we could do. Wait. How on earth did that just switch blocks? Hi Sloppy, nice stream. Thank you. And hello. Alright. feel like we could do some sort of arch on this side as well, but I don't... I'm going to rip this out, I think, entirely, because I don't like that, but... Rainbow Sword, can't get it. It's expired for the code. Yeah, I think it was a limited time thing. Missed out, man. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, how do we want to do this? What do you do when your Rainbow Sword breaks? Well, I have the recipe. I used the code during the time. So, I can just make more Rainbow Swords. It's a recipe, yeah. I could just make more of them. Keep pumping them out. Alright, relax, Kane. The Rainbow-nator. Such a good name, too. Like, just such a good name. Like, the Rainbow-nator. They just... They knew what they had to do. They had to make a great weapon, and they did it, you know? No ands, ifs, or buts. They needed a great weapon, and they crushed it. There's no middle point here, eh? It's mediocre. Well, that's mediocre. Is the Creativerse server public? No. That was only for the code. They've given the Rainbow-nator out with codes earlier without giving the recipe. Oh. Creativerse-nator, the Rainbow-nator's got a bit of a history, does it? It's been around. Alright, let's do... okay, let's... See, this is the part of designing that I don't really have a clear vision, so I'm just going to try things and hopefully it works. So I think it'd be... I know that Brainslaws was saying he wants us to be able to craft any level sword and then give it a skin so it can be Loomite level but look like a crowbar. That'd be super cool. I would love that. Cause the, like, yeah, because right now it's basically this sword or the Loomite one, right? That would be so cool. I would love to be able to use the crowbar. 8-bit bundle expired, Elemental Dragon 2. Player codes of a 3-month lifespan. There you go. It's about how I do it as well, so we throw things together until something sticks. I think that's the motto of Goo World, right? 3-month, that can't be true. They started appearing like a month ago. Player codes? There's been codes before, right? Those are one off of each other. Alright, that's actually easy enough to change. It's kind of cool. It just gives a little bit of shape to what would otherwise be nothing, so... Sponsored codes of a 3-month, non-sponsored 1 month. Jeez, I should check these forums every now and again. I had no idea there was so much information on them. Ooh, okay. Yeah, some sort of shape on that side. Cool. I'm mostly struggling with what I want these walls to be. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't know. Thinking maybe some of them can be wood, kind of look like pillars. And then between them, maybe... Maybe this block. What is that? Canyon floor. Canyon floor. It kind of looks like compressed dirt a little, doesn't it? That look okay? That looks alright. It's okay. I'm not 100% on it, but it looks okay. Does anyone know if low gravity affects the glider? Glide for longer in low grav. Looks like a face going into the ground. I guess a little. Need more color. More color. Well, I think I might get some of that. I know what you mean. It's pretty bland. But I was thinking I might get some of that because I'm going to add leaves and stuff and like trees to the area. So I think I might get a lot of the color from those types of things. Whereas this type of stuff, I want to keep... Well, I don't know. What colored blocks would look good in there? And if I was to stick with this theme, these two would be... I want to roll with this wood thing. Do the two sides differently, I suppose. See what happens. It looks... Well, maybe it would be better to have the wood going straight up, so it looks a lot more held back. Good to know for glider golf. Glider golf. Cobblestone blocks might look good. Ooh, yeah, that would give it a really good wall vibe, wouldn't it? Cobblestone. Ooh, and they have that beautiful, like, brassy color to them. Those might just be nice to have in the area anyway. Oh, Tashlin. This place would be a real dump without you. Cobblestone takes what? Oh. Did it used to be more expensive? I almost feel like it must have been. Savor of Ireland. Doritos. Can't say. You know, my girlfriend was all excited because there was some new taco place, and she was like, "Oh, they have like Dorito tacos, and there's like Doritos in the taco, or whatever." And I was like, "But that's just like Taco Bell's thing, isn't it?" And like a reservation, was all excited. I'm like, "I'm pretty sure you're just gonna go make us spend a lot of money at some douchey hipster place for Taco Bell." Where do we get mold? I have no mold. Mineral water is great. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Mold. I need mold. I need mold too. Oh, I'm thinking of moss, not mold, but yeah, you need mold. I need moss. Well, this tree's a little close. Let's go a little farther. Just in case our area expands, let's go a little bit out of the ways. Sorry. I said mold, didn't you? I said mold. I triggered your mold warning. I'm tired. I'll go to sleep. I'm probably gonna finish soon because why you sleep? Why do your eyes open? That's just weird. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish soon. It's been a pretty long stream actually. Coming up, we'll go another 10 minutes to hit that 3-hour mark. Because that's a good, you know, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. What am I going to eat for dinner? What do you guys think? Any dinner suggestions? You guys can come up with something better than the fish, rice, and carrots I was going to eat. Then that'd be swell. What if I head off and then someone that needs to be banned comes on? Well, I'm only going 10 more minutes if you want to stretch it out. And, you know, I love you, Zando, but you don't have to be here all the time. You know, I can, you know, I can ban them. I've been thinking about making Tashlin a mod, you know. She's pretty cool, but I feel like she's also going to be the person that heavily abuses mod privileges. I don't know. Almost 3 hours, yeah. Has been long, just felt like hanging out with friends. Sweet and sour with egg fried rice. Ooh, burgers, fish and chips, man. Oh, I do love fish and chips. It does feel like hanging out with friends. It's a good little chat we've got here. It doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours. My legs kind of feel like I've been sitting for 3 hours. Uh-oh. Did I just start a Zando fight with Tashlin? Burgers, fish and chips. Competition. Not competition, Zando. Teamwork. Actually, you don't really have to do anything as a mod. Zando bots got it. Nope, I've been a game admin, but it's too much like a job. That's fair. I don't really expect anyone to actually mod that hard, because that's like, you know, that's asking. There was, okay. I know you guys said that there was definitely more grass here before. Like, look at this. What's happening? I'm not gonna start a fight with her. She just want my Zando's my BFF. Ooh, Zando, I think you just got friend zoned. I think you just got friend zoned hard. Bundle code directory, he did comment 3 months, but I had a discussion with him via Twitter DM, where he decided to give a 1 month real split. Did you guys hear that? You heard it here first. Avalary D's in secret contact via Twitter DMs. This is after the BCD had been up a while. Let's change some of these to cobble and see how it looks. I also kind of want to use cobble for like pathways. It almost feels like there needs to be another block in there though, right? Like, I like it, but it feels like there needs to be something else mixed in there. Obviously, we have the mossy cobble. What do you guys think of cobble? I agree with you. The grass can turn and then not save, so it'll turn back to dirt. Your grass is dying. You need water. Now, where's the man to know? That's true. I have a secret theory that Avalar and Thor are the same person. And the Thor they use in the streams, or the Avalar they use in his streams, is a fake. Obsidian at the base. Interesting, interesting. About, I like digging this canyon stone. What if we mix that in somehow? That look kind of cool. Obsidian. Wouldn't that bring out like a blue texture though? You say cobblestone, I think Minecraft cobblestone, which is stone boulder wall in Creativerse. Yeah, it's yeah. When she first said cobblestone, it took me a second to realize. Actually, she might have meant stone boulder wall, I thought. You and your theory, sloppy. Wait, is Avalar Thor the dev or Thor the god? Maybe both. Questions. At this point, we have more questions than answers. And only one man knows the answers to all of them, and he's unlikely to tell us. It looks kinda interesting, right? I prefer to be Thor the Avenger. I think you just have a thing for Natalie Portman. Stone water ball looks like cobbles to me. So not the god. Not a god, just a humanoid alien. I thought he was a god on his own planet. Or is that... I only watched the first Thor movie. Although apparently this next one's gonna be amazing. Not like they say that about every Marvel movie ever made. There are no gods, only myths. He's royalty. Right. Later, Slop, you have an awesome rest of the day. Thanks, you too, Dr. Hooves. Loki gave birth to Odin's horse. Yeah, you were saying that the other day. Which is really bizarre. Maybe. Okay, there's a lot going on there. But in a weird way, I kind of dig it. I like the mix-up of the two types of stone. Yeah. But you don't like... Do you like the canyon floor? Because I don't know, I'm kind of vibing that canyon floor. Maybe just at the bottom, though. Or maybe just at the top. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know if part of me... You know, sometimes you're like, part of me wants to like it, but then the other half of you's like, it looks stupid. I don't know. I'm torn. In the MCU, the Asgardians are the aliens that the Vikings saw as gods. Oh, okay. The other day, that was like 3 weeks ago. What is time, really, though? Time's just a construct of the mind, man. We're all just puppets being played, and time is the fiddle. Boy, that was weird even for a fake stoner voice. Thor and Loki are gods, hence the Hulk, like, puny god after he smashed Loki into the ground a lot. Oh yeah, that was like the first Avengers, right? That, when will the windmill be spinning? Gotta hit up Lazy Man, tell him to stop being so lazy on vacation. Actually, I don't know if it'll be possible. I know we talked about this, but block phasers only have an 8-block radius, I want to say. Block phasers might be the issue there. I don't know where you'd put them. I mean, like, in the Marvel Universe, not just MCU, they're not really gods. They've been seen as gods, though, but if humanoids came to the planet with Stone Age humanoids, they would see us as gods or something. Yeah. If you made the grass on top of the wall as inner... If you made the grass on top of the wall as inner corner blocks, it would add some texture. You made the grass on top of the wall as inner corner blocks. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. 8 blocks of phasers, right. Why are we talking about Thor being a god? Well, if you guys missed out, Avalar, the creative genius he is actually Thor, the creator, what's his title? Lead game developer of Creativerse. Avalar and Thor might be the same person. And possibly a god. Didn't the Native American think the white men were gods too? I'm not sure if that was just a myth. I don't remember ever hearing about that, but maybe. I know they thought a lot of the technology was like, whoa. Conspiracy theory that I'm Thor. Possibly a god. He is a god, we're just not sure which. I'm just saying, we've never seen Avalar and Thor in the same room at the same time. Conspiracy? I think not. So about those upgraded processors, huh? I was going to try putting some iron stairs, but I think I'll wait for the next stream, which will probably be Tuesday. Just saying we've never seen Tashlin and Nightbot at the same time. Conspiracy theories. Native Canadian Americans thought the whites were gods. Interesting. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end it for today. Ladies and gents, thanks for coming out. Pretty successful day, I think. We're slowly but surely getting there with this arena. Yeah, thanks for coming out. I'm just going to head back there so we can look at what we did today. Beep boop. It's been fun. Quick question. 13. See ya. Were you going to make a Discord server or something? Yes. Next stream, I will have it up and running. I am just testing some stuff with Discord. But yeah, I was going to make one. Yeah. So yes, next stream, I'll try and get up and running. Thanks again for the great stream. Thanks again for the great conversation, Tashlin. Next up, Tashlin stream. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there, chat. One day Tashlin will stream. Oh, I love this area. I love this area. I know it's kind of plain and whatever, but this is exactly what I had in mind, so I'm really happy with it. Have a good evening, Avaler. And if you guys are looking for more Creativerse awesomeness, I may have just had a video go live an hour ago, so stay right on this channel. Just go to the actual channel, whatever. Anyway, I'm out of here. Naughty Pics of Pigsies? Deal. Cool, dude. See you Tuesday. Have a great night. Yes. Have a good night, everybody. Everybody. Alright. That's what I need to catch up on. Ooh. Alright. Bye, everyone.